What if the best teacher in the world was available to every student, 24 hours a day, completely free? That's not a fantasy. It's closer to reality than most people realize. AI is fundamentally reshaping how humans learn, how schools operate, and what it means to be educated. And it's happening faster than any institution, any government, or any school board is prepared for. The implications are enormous, some of them inspiring, some of them deeply uncomfortable. By the end of this video, you'll understand exactly what's changing, why it matters, and what to do about it, whether you're a student, a parent, a teacher, or just someone who believes that education is one of the most important things we have. NodePulse logo animation with deep electronic tone. Welcome back to NodePulse. Every few decades, a technology comes along that fundamentally changes how humans acquire knowledge. The printing press, the library, the textbook, the internet. Each one shifted who had access to information, how fast it could spread, and what learning actually looked like. AI is the next one of those shifts, but it may be moving faster than all the previous ones combined. Today we're breaking down exactly how AI is reshaping education at every level: K-12, higher education, professional training, and self-directed learning. We'll look at what's already happening, what's coming, and what the real risks and opportunities are. No hype, no doom, just the actual picture. For most of human history, personalized tutoring was a luxury only the wealthy could afford. One teacher for 30 students means 29 students who don't get their specific confusion addressed in real time. AI is breaking that constraint. Tools like Khan Academy's Khanmigo, powered by GPT-4, provide one-on-one Socratic tutoring in math and science, asking guiding questions rather than just giving answers. The results in early pilots are significant. Students who use AI tutoring consistently show measurably faster skill acquisition than those in traditional classroom settings. But it goes deeper than just answering questions faster. AI tutors can identify exactly where a student's understanding breaks down, the specific misconception behind a wrong answer, and address it directly. A human teacher with 30 students can't do that in real time for every kid. An AI can do it simultaneously for all of them. The implications for learning equity are potentially profound. A student in a rural school with limited resources and a student at a well-funded private school can now access comparable quality of tutoring support. That's never been true before. The personalized tutor problem, that one-to-one learning was always too expensive to scale, is being solved. The question isn't whether AI will affect teaching. It already is. The question is whether teachers will use it strategically or get left behind by it. The teachers who are thriving in 2026 are using AI to do the work they never wanted to do in the first place: generating first drafts of lesson plans, creating differentiated materials for different learning levels in the same class, grading first drafts of essays, and handling administrative documentation. This frees their actual time for the work that requires a human: mentorship, relationship building, classroom culture, the kinds of nuanced encouragement that can change a student's trajectory. A teacher who uses AI to cut lesson planning time in half has an extra 2 hours a day to focus on students who need individual attention. That's a genuine quality improvement in teaching, not a replacement of teaching. The risk is on the other side: teachers who refuse to adapt, or institutions that use AI adoption as a justification to cut teaching staff and increase class sizes. The technology could improve education dramatically or be used to reduce investment in it. Which direction it goes depends entirely on the decisions made by administrators, policymakers, and the thinner teachers themselves. Let's address the elephant in the room. Yes, students are using AI to cheat on essays, assignments, and exams. This is real. It's happening at every level from high school through PhD programs, and pretending otherwise would be dishonest. But the more interesting question is, what does this reveal about the assignments themselves? If an essay can be completed in 5 minutes with ChatGPT, and the result is indistinguishable from genuine student work, the assignment may not have been testing what we thought it was testing. If a student can pass a test by searching AI responses, the test may not be measuring real understanding. The most forward-thinking educators aren't trying to win an AI detection arms race. They're redesigning assessment, oral presentations, project-based learning, portfolio work developed over time, in-class problem solving where the process is visible. These approaches are more resistant to AI shortcuts and arguably more effective at measuring actual competence. The cheating crisis is forcing a long overdue reconsideration of what education is actually for. Is it compliance, doing assignments on a schedule and turning them in? Or is it competence, genuinely understanding something well enough to use it? AI has made it impossible to pretend those are the same thing. Universities are in a complicated position. They simultaneously benefit from AI tools in research, face disruption from AI in credential value, and are grappling with the policy questions around student use. On the research side, AI is genuinely transformative. Literature review tools can synthesize thousands of papers. AI can accelerate data analysis, generate hypotheses, and help researchers identify connections across disciplines that would take years to find manually. Scientific progress in several fields, materials science, drug discovery, climate modeling, is measurably faster because of AI research tools. On the credential side, there's a harder conversation. If an AI can pass a bar exam, pass the MCAT, or write a thesis, what exactly does the credential certify? Universities that charge $200,000 for 4 years of instruction are going to face increasing pressure to justify that investment when an increasing portion of the knowledge transfer can happen faster and cheaper through AI-assisted learning. The universities that survive and thrive will be the ones that double down on what AI can't provide. Physical labs, clinical training, genuine academic community, mentorship relationships, and credentialing that verifies real applied competence rather than just attendance. Here's the opportunity that doesn't get enough attention. AI is making self-directed learning more powerful than it's ever been. If you want to learn Python, finance, electrical engineering, medical terminology, Mandarin, or literally any other subject, you now have access to a patient, knowledgeable conversational partner who will explain, re-explain from different angles, give you practice problems, check your work, and never get frustrated. This is completely unprecedented. The implication: motivated adults who want to learn a new skill or transition careers have fewer obstacles than ever before. The certification programs, boot camps, and community college courses that serve this market are facing real competition from self-directed AI-assisted learning. This doesn't mean formal education is obsolete. Credentials still matter, and the structure of formal programs helps people who struggle with self-direction. But for people who are motivated and disciplined, AI dramatically compresses the timeline for skill acquisition. Looking 5 to 10 years forward, the most significant changes are still ahead. Fully adaptive AI curricula that detect a student's learning style, pace, and knowledge gaps in real time and adjust every lesson accordingly. AI teaching assistants present in every classroom. Accreditation pathways for AI-verified competency that bypass traditional degree requirements. Corporate training programs entirely delivered by AI with human mentors for application and culture. The students who will thrive in this world aren't the ones who resist AI or the ones who outsource all thinking to it. They're the ones who learn to collaborate with it, to use AI to accelerate their own genuine understanding rather than to substitute for it. That's a new kind of literacy, and it's one that schools are only beginning to teach. Education is one of the most important things a society does. It determines who has access to opportunity, who understands the world, and who has the tools to change it. AI is changing the mechanisms of education faster than the institutions can adapt, and the decisions made in the next 5 years about how to integrate these tools will have consequences that last generations. If you found this valuable, subscribe to Node Pulse. We cover AI's impact on every part of life and work with depth without hype. See you in the next one.